I think too often we is civil society, civic organizations, entrepreneurs, activists, artists, all kinds of people in society. I think we often hide under the umbrella politicians keep open for us. But politicians are overestimated. I don't think they can no longer resolve all problems in society, certainly not on their own. And that's why I think we have to turn the umbrella around and make it a boat to step into it together. And I think, yeah, I call it the activism of the 21st century. I think all these roles in society, we are all citizens, and we have to take up this role to also become policymakers. I think some people don't like the idea, but I think all change makers are policymakers. So yes, and why youth? Yeah, because they're the future. I know it's an open door, but it's them who will build our future society. I think by fully stepping into this role of change maker, I think when we are speaking about arts and culture, of course it can be institutions, but it can also be individual artists or civil society initiatives in this area of arts and culture. And I think they really have to step into their role of change makers. And how can they do it? To my opinion, to create places of encounter where people can meet, where people can exchange, where people who don't usually meet can get to know each other. And last but not least, also by using the knowledge and the energy we have in our communities. I think that there is a big role for arts and culture. Two pieces of advice would be, first of all, use the potential of place, and the other one, create new alliances. I'm going to explain this. So use the potential of place. I think place is something people have in common, because when you want to change local societies or help to develop local societies, I think you have to find something what people have in common, and I think place is something they have in common. Although you live or you work in completely different universes. So a place could be a square, it can be a street, it can be a neighborhood, it can be even a city. And using place as a common thing, it's easier to create this neutral environment to meet each other and to collaborate. And I also think that when you're aware of the potential of a place, you can also develop your project better, because it's all a living system. A project is part of a place, and I think they mutually strengthen each other. So a place, because when I do a project here in the Medina in Tunis, in El Hafsia, in a part of the Medina, it will be a completely different project when I do it in another neighborhood in Tunis, or I do it in my hometown, Marseille, for example. So use the potential of place. The second one is create new alliances. I strongly believe in encounters, in creating a situation in which people who never meet can meet. It can be, for example, in some projects we did, we had business school students and prisoners. They share their city, Marseille, they share their age, but they never meet. But bring them together to think about the possibles of their city, it really is magic. But also, why not bringing homeless people together with developers in construction and housing, or bringing together female entrepreneurs with teachers in a school. And my experience in Utopia is that when you set up these unexpected alliances, that there is a better understanding of each other's work, but also better solutions for what they have in common, and then I come back to the place. So that would be my two pieces of advice: creating new alliances and use the potential of place.